right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Build Break and Fix. Of course, to everyone who is watching us for the first time, we are recorders, which means that we are a team of three developers from Melbourne, Australia, and we've been working on a project which relates to adding persistent storage to a current open source project, which is called Scrumble CA. And we've been working on technologies which revolve around Express.js, which is the basis of our backend. We have deployed that on AWS using DynamoDB, which is our database. We use SAM as the architecture, and right now we've been working on the front end to make sure that everything from the backend is displayed in a very, very semantical format in the front end. So, how are you feeling, guys?
Pretty good, pretty good. Jack hope you guys had a good day being a public holiday in Melbourne.
Hmm.
Yeah, got a bit of a mental reset and
Very nice.
Mhm.
packed on the beaches as you guys described earlier. So that was good fun.
Mhm.
Uh, how you doing, Tanesh?
Yeah, really good, really good. Yeah, I got to enjoy the day, public holiday. They don't come often, so you gotta make use of it.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, really good, feeling good for today. I saw you guys fixed the cause error, so keen to hear how you guys did that.
Yes.
And, yeah, jump into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely.
So I guess it's your turn to share the screen, Tanesh, or is it mine?
I think it's your turn, eh?
Did
Um,
Okay. I was playing smart a bit, but yeah, busted. All right, cool. So yeah, a bit of a background is, hang
Good
on, I
point.
think that's my partner's phone thing.
Yeah,
Just
that's
give
all
me.
good.
yeah, all good.
So what we did yesterday was we just went ahead and really we just went ahead and deployed the app. That's what have always worked for us to resolve the course error. So yeah, I mean we tried resolving it with like, oh yeah, enabling course again, doing the options method, but realistically, redeploying has always worked for us.
Okay. So redeploying the backend, fix the.
Yeah. So now we have a new endpoint which might be worth giving it to you as well,
Yeah.
Tanish.
Hmm.
I'll send it to you.
No, it's all good. Okay, I picked it up
Or
from
you,
the. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
where do
Um,
you?
from AWS. The
Oh,
Zen
yes.
gave me access. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice, easy, easy peasy.
Yeah, I know sometimes it shows up on the screen as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not nice, but yeah, we need to figure, as in, be a bit cautious. As in, I think I can trust our regular viewers. They've already given us many lessons,
Hmm.
so that's always good to learn in that way, though.
Yeah, I mean, like in general, right? Like this is the most you can do. The
Yeah,
next
yeah,
is to just really encrypt the URL in some
yeah.
way.
True, true.
I
Yeah.
mean, actually, like if you think about it, if you
Hmm.
go ahead and do a base 64 encoding,
Hmm.
and while putting the URL, you decode it with base 64. So in that way, even if you
I
say that,
see.
it's not gonna be visible. But yeah, too much trouble.
Yeah, true, true. Okay, I just thought I would use the Node Live server as well rather than the Python one. So I'm
Very
just
nice.
installing that. I think where we were is uh we got rid of the cause error as Kay mentioned. What? Right, I got permission. Did I need to do sudo instead?
And do tag save maybe.
Tag save.
Yeah,
Okay.
after at the end.
Save live server and then minus save. Here we go. Please tell me I remember the password.
So and don't forget to do the what do you call it? The paying respects to the tradition.
I'm very glad you reminded me about that, Dinesh. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna quickly thank God Gagdev is in his. Otherwise, I wouldn't be. He would have told me off straight
He
away.
would, he would cancel you straight off.
Yeah, yeah. He would just and come to as in hack into my laptop and e- end the broadcast straight away. As in like go, we don't need you anymore. But yeah, I would do that. I will remove my screen and then do it properly. Right, here goes. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. And once again, thank you very much, Finish, for being on top of that. That really helped.
It's all good.
Alright, cool. So back to action. I think I'm having a bit of problem, so I'm not gonna go ahead with this. I'll just sort this on my own time if it doesn't work. Live server. Actually, no, on that one, I need to cd into the client and no, live server. Okay, cool. That worked. Perfect.
Nice.
Right. So if I go into home.html,
Yep.
don't need that. Z.
Did you change your endpoints then on environment file?
I'm gonna have to confirm that. Just if
Yeah.
you can stop sharing my screen.
I'll do that. Give me 1
Cool.
second. Yes, go now.
Cool. No, I didn't. So I would have to log into
Yep.
AWS and get that as well.
Easy. No trust.
Brilliant. Can we hydrate, please, guys? Oh,
Yep.
I just had used.
alright. My voice walking to me in 10 seconds.
Now.
Here
Good.
comes
Great
my
idea.
voice. Here she comes.
You have some good IoT going around in your house?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Took a long time to figure it out and is giving me the perks now. Alright. Oh, okay. So my screen is unshared. Cool. Perfect. Just going to API Gateway. Stages. There we go. There she is. And put into environment, and I need the prod. Cool.
Nice.
All right. You can. Okay, I'll just come back and share my screen now.
I'll add it. I did.
All right. Thank you. Wait. Excuse me if you heard it. That was a large HSP talking to me. All right. Let's do this. Say ZTK 1. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Cool.
Create that. Yeah, that's all right. No problem. So testing one. Actually, just do Z1. Fine. Don't need any. Okay, and if I do that, so the thing is that board ID.
No, that's fine because the note was empty. Click outside of it now.
I did.
Oh, that's
So if I
funny.
create another one, C2. Yeah. I think I might know the reason why. So it was creating every time it does it, it creates the post. So that would be on. Let me just go into post note. Here we go. So we don't need this
Okay.
anymore. And then we need to go. There was another one that we were calling from. Was this method, isn't it? Or send action?
Mm,
Send action. So if we do an await, because there's an async function, and we make this async as well. Note. JSON. I remember that was an object, so we need to do d.value,
mhm.
and
Okay.
then the board ID will be, come on, I don't need Postman Pal now. Yeah, perfect. See, this comes up by itself.
Oh yeah.
Postman Pal.
Hey Zane,
No.
did you
Mhm.
pull, by the way? I don't think there's many changes, but
I didn't
yeah.
pull. My fault. I will do that right now.
Ooh,
Where is
okay.
Zane's brain today? Where is Zane's
Mm.
brain today?
Vacation mode. It is a
Hmm.
holiday.
It's a public holiday. He's allowed.
Yeah.
um, Honestly, what would I do without you guys? Okay, cool.
No,
So
it
not
didn't happen.
many changes.
Do Yep. Just do git commit minus minus. Oh, sorry, git reset.
Why?
You don't want your changes, right? So just do git reset minus minus hard.
Okay.
I think the hard edge is small, like
Okay.
everything.
Reset.
Yep. Now do pull. There you
Here
go.
we go. Perfect. Thank you very much for that.
Mhm.
So we don't need this. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that one. So which script.js that we were talking about? Was this the board ID? Actually, where was that alert one gone?
Notory, I haven't ever used Next.js. Has anyone used Next.js? Not Nest.
No.
No, I haven't either.
Like a progressive framework, I remember.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's another one of JavaScript framework, but I don't really know what it's used for though.
Oh, like static websites and React
Ah,
based server
right.
side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I see.
nice.
Apparently, Netflix uses Next.
Ah.
JavaScript has like so many frameworks, hard to keep up.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so we can get rid of this as well, because that doesn't do anything for us. Okay, let me just find if that is the board that we want to insert into.
Oh, JavaScript has 24 frameworks.
Oops. Okay. Can one of you stop sharing my screen? I need to update the URL in
There you go.
Postman. Thank you. I'm gonna just update that one now. This is really interesting. Why does it update the URL in initial value by itself, but it doesn't do it for current value?
Oh yeah, I don't know why that happens, but you have to do it for both of them.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Just
I can be back now.
okay. There you go. You're back now.
Thank you. Just do that one and see if that board comes. Okay, so that board is there, which is brilliant.
I added that just before, just to test. It's just a hard coded text. It's not the one it sent actually. By the way.
Okay. All right. Cool. Perfect. So we can add this one over there. Brilliant.
Yep.
And first of all, what I would like actually to do is JSON stringify the alert as well to actually see what exactly are we getting.
Hey, Zane. Do we type in do we use the node ID or the board? It should be the board ID, right? In the
Board
post.
ID.
Did you
Board
copy
ID.
the post ID?
My brain is on holiday. It's official. It is official now. It's May.
Man.
This is fun being dumb as well.
No, man. Yeah, I feel you. You know, it's just like middle of the week public holiday. It feels weird.
True. Right. I'm gonna type in the.
Dory says to use a debug. I mean, I think we should just set up the debugger once and for all. Sometime.
Yes.
Like whenever it suits. Maybe not leaving what we're doing right now, but
Yeah, I'll work on that in my spare time as well. That's if I have any more spare time, because I've just completely filled up my schedule as in blogs and everything. But yeah, I'll try
yeah,
my best.
yeah, sure.
Where were we? Yeah, JSON stringify. Dot value. So if we add this one and then again live server, no, live server, here we go. Don't need you at the moment, go away. I need my board. Okay, for this CTK, actually what was the board? DVSV. I like the name. DVSV. Like a rapper. DVSV. Alright, there we go. So it's undefined, obviously. We don't have anything yet.
Yep.
So console, okay. In card, undefined, okay. D1. Okay, so that's coming up there, which is fine.
Mhm.
Why are you just stringifying it though if we can just get it?
Yeah. Would you be able to try that as well? Actually, that's good. That's a good point.
Just do d dot value, yeah.
I was
Ah,
saying,
mm-hmm.
if you go back on the code, I think you had two JSON. Would we remove the first JSON stringify as well? See on line 23.
Yeah. That might have been the reason why it was coming up as that. Because if you do it in this way, it would probably show up object.
Hmm.
But yeah, let's try that and see what that brings up for us. Where's my app gone?
It automatically restarts, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I closed the tab.
Just open 127.0.0.8. Just write 127, it'll come automatically.
Here we go. Cool. Okay, that's fine. We can be on this one. And then C1, C. So it's taking on every character, right?
Hmm.
Just because update is being called on every event. That's why.
Updates is being called for every event.
Every keystroke update is being called.
Yeah. Right. So we need to. Okay, let me check what this does.
Mhm.
If it inserts it in the thing or not. Okay, it didn't do it.
Thanks, Story. Thanks for caring for me.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec, I'll get some water.
Okay, sure.
Right.
I don't have Zan's IoT devices, so my IoT device is in her room, so I'm gonna be back.
Then that device needs a lot of programming still. Okay, come on, you can do this.
He's not on here. So
Oh, okay, all right. So it's been called on every power Wi-Fi. Where's this finishing? Oh, here, removing it. How about if I call after the message object and just pass the message up? No, I can't do that. I call it over here.
Hmm. It shouldn't make a difference, right?
Hmm,
Because
it shouldn't. I'm just being kind of a OCD now in
Hello.
terms of code. Hang on.
hey. Um. Hmm.
Right. So so this code is sending the action. Where is this D being used afterwards? Okay, cool. So what we probably need to do. Why? I'm already in the definition, you numbnut. Go to references. References. Whoa. Right. Edit card. Set username, set board name, move card, change theme, send action. So basically, it's happening somewhere here on card change. this is the value. So if we do this on card change, if we basically
Mhm.
I'm thinking, how about if we do call that post note here?
Yeah, good idea. Let's try that. Mhm.
Mhm.
Value selection text probably, and then no, fine, I'll go and get it.
But you're changing the update one method.
Update was sorry.
Are you trying to implement update note?
No, I'm trying to post, as in insert the text of one note after the text has been completed on the notes, if that makes sense.
Why, like, maybe we can just go ahead and remove the functionality in which note cannot be inserted empty and insert the note empty and let it update next time. There can be empty notes as well.
So you're saying that in order to insert the note, the app can actually insert an empty note and then
Yeah,
after that just update the note.
yeah, exactly. And in general, every node created is going to be empty, right? Initially.
Okay, yeah, so this is where the scope comes in. So when we press the button for creating the note,
Yep.
and we write the text on the note,
Yep.
then we're not gonna insert the note as in one by one. All the notes will be added, and then when we click save, as
Mm.
in this button here,
Yeah.
where are you? Ah, fine, it's gone now.
Then
Um,
why are we trying to add notes every time then? Every button click.
we're not trying to, as in, okay, so I'm just taking baby steps at the moment
Mhm.
by adding the notes. I just wanted to check if the hard coded values are being inserted in the note, as in the database, if that makes sense.
Okay. Um,
So the fact that it is being the values, the hard coded values are being inserted when the node is created. This isn't the goal. The goal was just to check if it's being inserted in the database. That's
okay.
all. So what I'm doing at the moment is taking baby steps to the solution.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Sounds about right.
Yeah, makes sense.
So now that we know that, okay, the hard coded values are being inserted at that point, we know that the our function cannot be called from that function, because at that moment the text of there won't be any text.
Oh, okay. Yep. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to narrow down on which actual function or the place. Can we place can we call our function so that it when the entire text is done. So for example,
Hmm.
this text is done here. This is annoying now.
Hmm.
So when all this text in this note has been completed, then I just realized my mistake here as well. So I was checking as in when one w- the text on one note is inserted
Mhm.
in the DB. At the moment, I'm just trying to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You sound a bit concerned, Kay.
I'm
Kind
confused. I didn't get that. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. So uh, I would highly encourage you guys, if you don't understand something, stop me, because if you don't do that, prompt me, then I'll probably just assume that okay, you guys have understood it. So
Yeah.
that being said, so okay, I'll just show you what exactly I mean on the actual version, whatever this is. Okay, so say for example, this is our note. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I do this is the first note. Okay, I've written this. When I click outside it, I want this whole text, as in this whole 5 words, to be inserted in the database as one note object.
Mhm.
But okay, so we aren't doing that thing that we click on save, then that happens.
Not at the moment, but this is baby step. This will lead to that functionality. So
But
the logic that I'm following at the moment is I want to make sure that the functionality happens for the first note first, as in for just one note. And if that is working, we can basically add all the text in all the other notes in the array, and then insert that array once and for all by pressing this save button.
wouldn't it be worth testing this whole thing, putting this first node in the array rather than just putting it as a note, which is gonna give a 502 anyway, which we've been getting till now because the node is empty initially.
Uh, can you repeat that? I didn't quite get
Would,
you.
wouldn't it will be worth this first node baby step thing to do it in after putting in the array and then putting the array, because that's the end goal, even if you want to take a micro step, because if you keep doing it this way, we've been getting a 502 since 1.5 days, and just because of the backend functionality we will get a 502 if you try entering an empty note.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're basically saying combine the two microsteps together.
Yeah, just make an array, put this in the
Yeah.
array, and then loop to the array. um
I see. Yeah. All right. Let's do that. That actually makes more sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering. So, you receive a 502 because of the empty node, right? But when we start typing words into the node, how come we still get the 502? Just wondering.
I think that's because see, I think 502 means that it's like an internal server error, but that means that the request did go through.
Mhm.
That being said, I think the request was already faulty. So and we've been posting that note again. You know what I mean? We're not updating that note after posting a faulty note, which
Mhm.
didn't actually get inserted. We got a
Mhm.
502. We're doing post again on that particular note only.
Mhm.
We're not doing an update on that note.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Bit confused. That's all right. I can
So
look into it
it,
after.
it's like you did the first post, which was empty. You got a 502.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um, in actuality, the note didn't actually it was inserted.
Mhm.
There's like zero notes because we got a 502.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does that make sense till now?
Yes. Yep.
And
That makes.
then when you click outside the note, you call post again, but that note isn't actually there.
Oh. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get what you
Hmm.
mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Hmm.
So in this case, we can so where do we create the array then? Which
Also, I replied
I
to
think
Tori. Tori, you can go ahead and change that in the settings, but I think you'll change your whole username. Yeah. Go ahead.
so. It comes into create card. We don't really need this. We need edit card. Edit card, and so if we do edit card, there yeah, there you go. That's our data value. Text color. So I think we can just if comes there, join announce.
I mean, we can kind of construct our own array, right?
Yes, we can, but I'm just thinking where, as in, on. I know on what point do we want to do it, but so I'm just looking at the code, as in where is that bit of code that we need to alter.
Hmm.
So what's I'll just think out loud now. Um,
Hmm.
what I'm thinking that when the card is being created and it's been edited as well,
Yep.
and then after all that, as in after the end of that procedure, we wanna create an array. No, 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 no.
Mhm. So maybe let's start with creating a global array. I don't know if we can make it private, but let's start with actually having an array. And as soon as create card is called,
Mm-hmm.
take the text.
Initialize that.
Yeah, have an ID. I think ID's already been going around with the notes.
Text for.
Tori says, identity preview, how your name will appear in the chat on roll call channel. Um, how many cases are there inside that function? Not sure, but looks like a lot. But switch cases anyway preferred. So
So create card, create card. Okay, so as soon as this is called draw new card, so as soon as this is called, we can
yeah,
um
yeah. Maybe we can do all the operations here easy.
but I don't want to break the single responsibility principle here. If we do all the operations in create card.
Or you can then create a new function
Yeah,
and call that
that's
function every
what
time.
I'm thinking. Create new.
Maybe try it once for now and see if we can actually insert the array and print it.
Alright. So text for notes. Um
Construct a JSON object first.
Text note text. Is this how we do it? I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's write ID colon data.id.
Then it would
Strength.
be that
Yep.
text
Yep.
data dot value
Text.
value. No, text. Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, this is all what we need.
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, probably. Text for notes dot append.
Yeah. Text for note. And
Yeah, I'm not sure either, Tori, the whole switch case scenario. As I said earlier as well, I think the only way to find out is just to run a time complexity calculator on if and switch.
okay, that one append. So what this will do is this will append this object as in the note to this array. Cool. And then I wanna I don't wanna add console for notes. Cool.
Just like array and like make it obvious.
Alright, there you go.
Mhm.
And now check it out. No, you don't wanna do that. Cool. I'll force you to do it. Okay. C1. Let's see. I don't think this should basically come here. I'm gonna remove that to edit card. Probably.
Yeah.
And then that one card. See if that shows us some login.
Yeah, Tori, that's a good question. What have I been building, learning recently? I think learning JS, building this project. It's been really good.
I guess that doesn't do it either.
Hold on. What? Something that makes you want to quit being a dev. Yes, everything. All the bugs, all the issues we run into, so many things.
And the best one would be it was working last night.
100%. All the cause issues.
Right. So this is not being called.
It's not even coming there.
No, it's. Let me just do an alert.
Is it the semicolons? Not sure.
No, that can't be it.
I did the numbers.
Okay, there's. Yeah, it's not even coming there. No.
Maybe the cache. Just try clearing the cache.
Or maybe how I'm trying to access it.
Maybe try doing a new one from scratch.
I mean, guys, shouldn't what you're doing now, it should be empty, right? Because the function's only being called when you create.
Yeah.
Oh, but it should show the array text at least.
You should show the array. We're just trying to get the array out. Ah, hang on a minute. I might put this outside the switch.
Mhm. Interesting. I have a feeling let's try running it from Python server.
Alright. Yeah, that could be another thing.
And put that whole thing back in create card. And let's see from scratch. Yep. Easy.
Go away. Yeah, the good old Python server.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was just reading that comment.
Yeah, Tori's comment.
How do you guys feel when you learn something and you feel accomplished only to feel to quit the next second because you realize that it's only tip of the iceberg and we have to go and learn so much more and
It's so true.
every day.
10 hours a day.
Hmm.
Right, so this doesn't want to work. Then I'll backtrack a bit and see where we're going wrong. Why does it want to work? What did I do
Can you,
to it?
can you go up, go at the top of the switch, before the switch, put that whole thing here. Is this even the place where the whole thing is happening? Let's try.
Yes.
Let's try.
I've got a feeling this is not good. This might work, but this might not work. But anyway.
I mean, even if we get an empty array, that's good enough.
Guys, if that doesn't work, why don't you try putting it in the create card function? Like the actual function.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can try that as well. Come on, my array.
Wow. It's not going there. I don't know where it is going, but not going there.
Right, so it's not coming in this at all whatsoever.
Hmm.
Hang on
Very
a
fun.
minute. I'm just gonna even coming here and because it should come here.
Well, it should be doing a lot of things.
Wow, it's 10:20 already. My
Yep.
goodness sake. Time does really fly.
Yeah, for sure. Saying you're tired.
Yeah, I'm never tired, man. I'm never tired.
Never time.
If I admit it, I'm tired. I'll just crash straight away. So so I'm never tired.
Nice one. It's the way.
You remind me
Oh.
of that meme. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called like the Sigma Male song. Have you heard of it?
I know like roughly what you're talking about, but I don't.
Yeah, it's like a Arabic song or something. I don't know. I'll send it to you.
It's a Russian song. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, Arabic song. Yep. There's like a lot of meme on it.
Okay,
Like good meme. Good meme.
I haven't
Good
heard
memes,
that.
good memes.
Right,
Good
right.
good meme. So like
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so it's not coming here for sure.
Mhm.
I'll just go into this function and see if it comes in. It should come in here, because this is where it's doing all the stuff. Car children, save to the car change. Okay.
ooh, that's nice tray. Wait, I'll send you a song. Listen to this one. This is pretty fun. Um,
Zane, can you try can you try the create card function? Putting
Yeah.
it in there.
Tori, listen to this song. Yeah. It's pretty good.
ID text. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Did you
I
just re-roll it?
I just recalled it. How did you know it was Rickroll?
Just a guess.
I think he's gonna take some revenge in the future.
Checks when open is not function.
Oh yeah, of course it's an array.
And two probably.
True.
Tori's going personal now. Sorry, Tori. Felt like we were talking about songs. That was the right thing to do. Not gonna open that.
So append to is not a function.
How to add element in an array? Just push. Yeah, try push.
Was it push?
Yeah, just to push.
Where did my code go? Ah,
Just try text for note in the search.
where is your brain saying today? It's definitely on a public holiday.
Line 437.
Definitely on a public holiday.
Nice.
Okay. There we go.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Printing.
So if I do this, JSON stringify it.
That's an array. So probably on JSON stringify the first element. So text or note at 0. Yep. Okay.
Oh, no, it's not defined.
We type something last. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I'm blind, to be honest.
I'm curious what Tori sent. I really want to open it. Tori, can you send it to me on Discord if that's okay, or Slack? Nice. Very nice.
Cool. So that one is there. Now what we need is, okay, so if I do type in anything,
It won't, because we need to add some logic to see if this card ID is present. If it is, then we just update it.
so the ID would be ours, right?
Not this card.
Not
The
this
front.
card ID.
There are two IDs. There's a front end ID and there's a back end ID.
Yes.
So
Yes.
with the front end ID, we're gonna just loop through, find if we get the card. Um, if we do, we'll just replace the text in it, and I think that's pretty much it, right? And then we can just do a delete, and then we can just make one function. As soon as you click save, we're gonna do a for loop,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just gonna boom, 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 and it's just gonna go in the back end and um
Mm-hmm.
do all posts really.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the post.
Hmm.
Okay. So with that being said, create. So this is happening in there. We need to now do this after the text has been written.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
Ideally, we should put it in a different function.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Add a note. Actually, I'll create a new function for this. Oh, this is a huge one.
Hmm.
Bad coding. There we go. This is variant. So function add text to array.
Yep.
Add text to array. There. Okay, now we already have that in our thing. So we already have that. So all we need to do is note. Type this again. Actually, ID and text.
Oh, Tari, that's a pretty good question. The front end ID is generated by the code we have here, and then the backend ID is generated by AWS. Is that correct, sir?
The backend ID is generated by a node module called UUIDv4.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's just generated separately. That's why there's two.
Yeah. So that one is there. So now what we need is to push that note in there. Note, okay, and then console.log it. Array. Text array. Don't need the whole thing. JSON.stringify text for note. Okay, get rid of this. Don't need this one. Moment. Okay, add text. Okay, so now we need to call this function when the text has been done. So, which would be in edit card probably.
Maybe on card change, would that work? We can try both, I guess, but
Let's try that one. On card change. Wow, there are many. Okay, I think this would be the proper one though. Add text to card, and we need to pass in ID and value. No text. Text. Okay. This ID and text, yeah. Coming in, going, and then this one goes, and then that gets printed. Should we give this a try?
Yeah, surely.
let's do it.
See how much have I messed up?
Mhm.
Case agreeing as well. Yes, let's see where you messed up.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So this is coming from.
Can you listen to the music as well, Zain?
Yes. Who is that? That's a good one. Oh yeah.
And that's just someone's car.
It's someone's car.
Yeah, that's from their car.
That's a.
Let me-
Oh, right.
Yep, they're getting fined. They're getting fined a lot of money.
I can hear that as in live from a balcony as well.
Oh wow.
Interesting. Yeah, they will be getting fined. It's past 10 now. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Alright,
even if
Okay, so I just want to make sure if this one is actually coming from here. Have we got any other arrays? Console.log.
I think you
No,
removed it.
we haven't. Perfect. So that seems to be doing the trick.
Nice.
All we need to basically do is
Mhm.
after we call this one, we need to call our function for just one. Right.
CD devs living in CD apartments. And we get CD salaries, so
CD developers living in CDFI.
Wait, post note. That was add text to array. This music is distracting me now.
and we can think of calling it an idle quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, one more. Insert the whole array into that. So what if I do add text to array? This one. Oh, why am I doing? No. Actually, I might do it in that way and see if this works.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh no, seriously. Okay, Zane testing. Did it come there? Yes, it did. Zane T testing.
Mhm.
Alright, never mind. I just want to make sure that it's being is inserted there.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So
Nice.
that is this. So the only thing we need to make sure of, because the first note is being done, but we need to make sure that it does it after the entire change, as in when the
Yeah.
user clicks outside the post note.
Hmm.
Alright, cool. Let's call it a night, guys. I'll just
Yep.
commit this code.
Hmm.
Yeah. So get that.
Tori's asking, is there any fun public API to use for demo purposes? Do you guys know any?
Fun. Like what kind of API are we talking about, Troy? Like what kind of, do you want to play with data? Do you want to play with like what kind of API? I know there's one called Kanye REST API. Try googling it. It's called Kanye REST.
Kanye West API.
Kanye REST. REST.
Kanye Rest. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember seeing a meme. I sent you the link. But in general, there's like the board API if you wanna just mess around with things. The Trump API, yeah. I think there's one. Yeah, there is one. Where is it? Oh yeah, is it called DonaldTrump.io? Donald Dump. Yeah, Donald Dump. Yeah, funny times. People have too much time.
Some really interesting repost name I'm seeing here.
Yep.
Trump API, Kanye Rest. Wow. Love that kind of names.
Yep. Okay,
Alright,
days.
guys. Been a pleasure having you all, and yeah, been a productive session. We managed to get the first note inserted from the front end is straight in DynamoDB, but in installments. So tomorrow we're gonna work on making sure that that text is being inserted, not in installments.
Yep.
So tune in again for seeing how we solve that. It's all about trial, fail, adjust, and then fix.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Easy days.
Right, do you guys want to add anything to that as well?
Sounds looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Just need to make that in the array and just gonna put that back. Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Let's
nice.
go
Yeah.
back tomorrow.
Really good progress today, guys. I think.
Hmm?
Yeah, posting the
Mm.
pods. Yeah, one step closer.
Yeah, and you guys really helped as in keeping me on track on this public holiday mode. I did get off track several times, but that's where the great
Mhm.
teammates come in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Perfect, guys. Mhm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. I was just gonna end it. If you wanna see how we solve the rest of the functionality on the insert node, tune in tomorrow. Same place. No. Same time.
Same place.
And a different task.
There we go. Have a
Alrighty.
great night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.